Hey guys, Brick Amigos here, and welcome back to another video. Well, actually, it's just Sean today, because Matthew's gone at work. Anyways, so welcome back to another video. Today we've got for you a look at our custom space MOC. So this is just off of a universe we created, nothing in particular, just some kind of planet. It's got a very stone type build here. So you got layers of brown, dark tan, leading up into light gray, and then we lead up into the volcanic area with the dark bluish gray, as Matthew described it with his geological knowledge. Anyway, so we got a lot of cool stuff packed into this MOC, so let's get started with showing off the mine over here. So over at the mine here, we've got some of our custom trucks and vehicles and figures. So right in here we just made a little scene of some guys transporting these crystals over into this drop ship over here that we made, and they're putting them into that container, and this guy with the forklift is putting in some stuff in there as well. And yeah, so we just made this drop ship. It's nothing really special. It isn't a very good build either. The containers, they just kind of pop off. I'm not going to do that right now though, but you'll have to take my word for it. And we just kind of put the Imperial insignias on there just because we wanted to put some kind of symboling, and they looked pretty cool on there. So yeah, and then yeah, here's one of our other custom vehicles. It's like a treaded truck, you can see there, and this was really fun to build, and it looks really good. And then this guy right here, he's actually been around for a long time. I built him maybe 2 or 3 summers ago. You've probably seen him in some of our custom Lego City videos. I think I just had him posed around. And yeah, so I just gave him one of the guns from the Rebel Battle Pack, I think. Yeah, that is from early this year. So yeah, it worked really well on him. Like the gun that I made for him, he just always falls over with. So he can hold this one with 2 hands and looks really good. And then up here we got another little custom MOC. This is like a drone thing. There was an Iron Man and drone set that came out. It was a polybag that came out with the first Avengers movie. And so I just modified that and made this because I thought the design with the buzzsaws looked really cool for the rotors. And then moving on, we just got a bit of a pipeline back there with some guy turning the big wheel. And then we got a scary looking trooper right there. And moving on over here to the space tower, you can see that little vehicle. This one was pretty fun to build. Just like, it kind of reminded me of something from Rock Raiders. And we've actually got 2 pieces of Rock Raiders in here. That's gonna fall. There's that printed tile piece right there. That's from Rock Raiders. And there's a dude over here. We just got a Bricklink order in the other day, and he's got an awesome torso from Rock Raiders. Missed that theme a lot, and we never got any of the sets. Anyways, so yeah, moving up over here, we got the space tower, which you guys have seen in some previous updates. One of the coolest things about this, though, is the door. So the door, they close both at the same time. They would anyways. And then you can see how I made it so they can like close like the blast doors on the Death Star type thing, and it just looks really cool. Then moving on up here, you can see that little control center. Unfortunately, it doesn't really open up too well, so there's just a minifigure that's stuck in there. There isn't too much detail. And then we got the landing pad up here with the awesome ship. We might do a separate video on this, I don't know, but you guys have seen it before. It's pretty awesome. Custom build, though the wings are like curved and everything. Yeah, oh, sorry about that. And then moving up, we've just got a control center for it right there with some detail and a minifigure in there. Yeah, let's move around this way. And there we put out some classic space minifigures. The gray guy, his torso is from the Rocket Boy minifigure from, I don't even know which series it is anymore. And then the red one I just got in a Bricklink order actually yesterday, so I threw him in there. But I couldn't find a red helmet, so he's incomplete at this point. And we just got some Blacktron guys right over here. And of course, Benny. And this thing is pretty cool actually. So this is kind of like a terrarium type thing. So there's tons of plants in there that you can see, and then we made it so it can rotate by turning that little wheel right there. Just simple gearing, but it was fun and it's cool. And then we got 2 little speeders over here. These were just built from that Rebel Battle Pack that the big mech over there has the gun from, and I just switched out the dark green for white because, as you've probably noticed, most of the coloring on this planet is white. So yeah, it just worked out really well to do that. And then over here, we've got a little battle going on between this weird looking hodgepodge kind of robot dude and then this awesome space marine type guy. I don't know, he kind of reminds me of a guy from the game Destiny. Shoot, I don't know if you guys have played that. Yeah, you can see his gun right there. So the like visor for his helmet is from the like city space line from 1999. My brother got one of those sets, so yeah, we've got it. It's pretty cool and it looks great on him. And then I just mounted a shoulder type shotgun type thing on him, and yeah, he's got his gun right there, and he's got booster rockets on the back. And then this thing, yeah, it's just a hodgepodge. It's nothing special. Then over here, Matt was creating this space, and what he wanted it to be was kind of like a checkpoint right here. So we got guys that are like trying to get into the city up there, and they have to go through security and such. And then he just wanted to put like a little warehouse thing and just some construction. So it looks pretty good. I like what he did there, especially like the tiling on this. That just looks really smooth in my opinion. And then we go and lead up to this elevator door right here, which we've got some guys in right now. And then that takes you up to the city right here. So well, not really a city, just like a little section. But yeah, we built a couple buildings for it. Personally, this one is probably my favorite in its design. And then second comes out with the diner over there with the rocket. It's got the coolest feature in my opinion. And yeah, so they're pretty simple builds. This one is just a little bit complex because you got these windows on the side here. And actually, I thought of that idea before we saw the preview of the Ninjago City set. I just wasn't sure how to do it, if I was gonna do it either with this, because like I had these two curved pieces on the top there that I wanted to use together, so I had to really think about it. But yeah, it was my idea before Ninjago City. Anyways, so yeah, that's just like kind of a house building. Of course, there's no interior in there because we're not very good at those. And then there's just like a kind of like a slums apartment building right there. It's got a double walkway, but the housing sizes are exactly the same size. And then up top there, we've just kind of, there's a little observatory type thing, no interior there. And then just shrubbery, trees and bushes around there. But then the inside of that thing is supposed to be some kind of complex for the local government here. And then Matthew built this little building. There's a bit more detail on the other side, but it's just kind of like a little police watch out or government watch out, I don't know, watch post. And then, yeah, with the soldiers that we made, that they're basically TIE fighter pilots with some gray arms and then just helmets and chin straps. Okay, I'm gonna move over to the other side of the table so we can see some of the other stuff. So just give me one sec. Alright, so this building right here, you can see it's an Octan building, just kind of like their headquarters out here in space. And in there we made a little plaza that's just got a kind of a brick built type tree that's like all cubic. And then there's a little place where you can hang out, have your lunch. And maybe you can get lunch from the diner. So you can't see the diner too well, so I might be able to take it off of its base here. Yeah, pretty well. We just lost the door. So the diner, this was a fun build. The biggest challenge was getting those windows to work. As you can see, they're kind of complicated. And then getting the rocket right there. So that's done in an interesting way. I think it's using one of those like torch pieces with a robot arm, and it just like sticks into a stud that's open. And yeah, it worked out really well. So I got a Shima crystal on the bottom and some fire to make it look like it's actually going. And yeah, this is probably one of my favorite parts of the MOC. Like, I really like that rocket piece. I knew exactly I wanted to do something like that with it when I saw the Rocket Boy figure. So yeah, this turned out really great. And yeah, so you can see here that we just kind of made it a really clean atmosphere up here. Lots of little shrubbery and stuff and tiled everywhere. Just really emphasizing that this is a futuristic type place. So I'm going to go around one more time and we can get one last view at everything in the MOC here. So what we really tried to convey here is that we've got a barren landscape, but then we've got a sophisticated type space area. And yeah, so I hope you guys really enjoyed this mock. We had a good amount of fun building it. The only sad part was when we were going to bring this to a show, but unfortunately the show was canceled, so we kind of lost our motivation to build this thing, so that's why it's taken a lot longer than we wanted to. But yeah, we still had a pretty good time building it, so I hope you guys enjoy it too, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.